Slayer Propel. I'm Mike Cooks with Native Watercraft. We're here at the New England Paddlesports show, and just kind of go through the features of the Slayer Propel, and particularly the Propel drive unit. We've got a cutout section here to show you the internal workings. Basically, you got 2 gears in the top, 2 gears in the bottom, connected with the shaft. Chromoly gears, a big transmission gear, a small helical gear in here, and you can see how she works on the inside. Basically, you grease it with Teflon grease. There's a port on the side of the spindle cover here. Actually, it's on the other side. Yep. And you've got an Allen screw there, so you take that out, and we've got a nozzle connected to the Teflon grease that we offer at Native Watercraft. You can grease it more. You know, if you take it out in salt water, keep the salt water rinsed off. The cool thing about the Slayer Propel versus other pedal drives on the market is that you're going forward, but you can also go in reverse. There's a 10-to-1 ratio, so every turn of the crank gives you 10 turns of the prop down below. Reverse is really amazing to have when you're fishing. You know, if you got the wind, if you're casting toward a bank and you want to stay X number of feet away from that bank, and the wind's blowing you or the current is pushing you into the bank, a couple of turns backward, and it's going to keep you in the position that you're in, instead of having to drift away and pedal or paddle all the way around and come back to your, you know, you're not fishing. So your hands are always free, your feet are doing the work. And as I was mentioning a while ago, you've got 2 gears in the top, and then in the bottom, here's another cutout section so you can see here, the shaft comes down, meets the transmission and the helical gear here. This is your assembly there, there's a shaft. Your propeller has a screw in the end. It's made out of nylon with about 17% of fiberglass, so it's nice and stiff. It's a nice high gear. You know, we had our original version had a pretty steep pitch on the prop, and so we redesigned the prop so it's much easier to spin. She'll cruise at 3.5 miles an hour. You can go all day long at 3.5. Top speed is about 5.5 or 6 miles an hour. Cavitation plate here. Solid cast aluminum. Here's a handle that's cast. It's 14 pounds. And you carry it aside like this very easily. So it's very straightforward, pretty simple design, but very, very effective. The shaft drive gives it very, very great responsiveness. I mean, every little turn is turning that prop down. There's no slop like you would have it with a chain or something. That's basically it. You know, it's not maintenance free. Nothing is. It's a mechanical device, like a bicycle. Keep it lubed, keep it taken care of, keep it rinsed off, and it'll last your lifetime.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Awesome.